YouTube, you're watching Daily Dinkus. It is October 27th, and this is going to be a strange one. Today is Sylvia Plath Day, and she happens to be one of my favorite poets, not because of anything she wrote, but to be honest, because she had the balls to put her head in an oven and turn on the gas. That's right, she led a life of tragic misery, devoted really to her work. Which brings me to the reason I am in Pisa. Obviously, she was an unbalanced individual, and this tower is a beautiful metaphor for that. But it also represents one of her poems, called The Colossus. Now, this was a poem about a statue which many critics believe represented her father, whom she lost when she was 8 years old. Some people, myself included, believe the Colossus actually represents not her real father, but her metaphorical father, the muse which inspired her work. She and her lover, Ted Hughes, often used a Ouija board to conjure up spirits to give them ideas for their poems, including one who told them, apparently, that his family included someone named Colossus, who gave them most of their information. So I'm going to read for you today a poem called The Colossus by Sylvia Plath, which actually lent its name to her first collection of poetry. And I want you to think outside the box and imagine that this Colossus is not a person, not a statue, but a building. The Leaning Tower of Pisa really embodies, for me, my character. It is a beautiful, magnificent work, which is fundamentally flawed, like every video I have ever made. So without further ado, I will read for you now The Colossus again. Open your mind, use your imagination, and imagine that the Colossus is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So this is The Colossus by Sylvia Plath. I shall never get you put together entirely, pieced, glued, and properly jointed. Mule bray, pig grunt, and bawdy cackles proceed from your great lips. It's worse than a barnyard. Perhaps you consider yourself an oracle, mouthpiece of the dead, or of some god or other. 30 years now I have labored to dredge the silt from your throat. I am none the wiser. Scaling little ladders with glue pots and pails of Lysol, I crawl like an ant in mourning over the weedy acres of your brow, to mend the immense skull plates and clear the bald white tumuli of your eyes. A grey sky out of the Orestia arches above us. O Father, all by yourself, you are pithy and historical as the Roman Forum. I open my lunch on a hill of black cypress. Your fluted bones and acanthine hair are littered, in their old anarchy, to the horizon line. It would take more than a lightning stroke to create such a ruin. Nights I squat in the cornucopia of your left ear out of the wind, counting the red stars and those of plum color. The sun rises under the pillar of your tongue. My hours are married to shadow. No longer do I listen for the scrape of a keel on the blank stones of the landing. Alright guys, well I guess that's it. I have one confession to make. It is also American Beer Day today, and I may have been a little drunk when I conceived of this idea. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy it. Till next time, happy Beer Day, happy Boxers Day. Anyway, yeah, that's it for now. Till next time, you're watching Daily Dinkus. Bye now. Okay guys, I hope you seriously did not think I was ending the video like that. It is Boxer Shorts Day! Hello! So obviously I have composed a poem about boxer shorts in the style of Sylvia Plath. So in the Colossus poem, the Colossus is her muse, who has died. She's mourning. In like fashion, my poem, The Boxer Shorts, is a mournful plaint about the death of some beloved boxers. So without further ado, here we go. The Boxer Shorts by Daily Dinkus, in the vein of Sylvia Plath. I shall never get you put back on entirely, stitched, glued, and properly aligned. Belly roll, back flab, front side flip-flop, all of these echo from within you. It's worse than a midway. Perhaps you consider yourself a container, guidance for the lost, or for some god or other. 30 years now I have labored to tighten the threads on your seams. I am none the slimmer. Scaling little ladders with fabric and needles, I crawl like an ant mourning over the fraying acres of your land to mend immense holes and clear the fading patches on your logos. A white ceiling out of a model home arches above us. Oh, Joe, all by yourself you were flexy and erotic as the penthouse forum. I open my lunch listening to Cypress Hill. Your ribbed waistband and warp and weft are littered in their old anarchy to the horizon line. It would take more than excessive bleach to create such a ruin. Nights, I squat in the lost utopia of your left leg, breaking wind. Counting the red scars and those of plum color, the sun rises and shines out of your panels. My hours are married to shadow. No longer do I listen for the scrape of a heel on the black stones on the landing. Well, that really is it, guys. I don't know what else to say. By the way, today is also Erotic Humiliation Day, and I think I've nailed that one too. So, until next time, you're watching Daily Dinkus, a very embarrassed and shameless Daily Dinkus. Bye now.